What's up YouTube, I'm just another guy and welcome back to Gibraltar United. So here we are today, the Manchester City games in the Europa League quarter-final. Massive game. Big pressure is on Man City to get the win that they're expected to go through. Pressure on us to try and claw ourselves through the away leg, which I think will be the most difficult out of the two. The home leg, we have a little bit more chance of actually getting something away from the tie. I guess I'm going to go into the squad quickly and just want to talk about my youth intake. We actually had someone who's actually relatively good for the youth intake. Billy Jones, goalkeeper, 15 years of age, got a lot of time left in his development stage. Not got any potential in him, but you know, we'll give him a few games here or there, and we'll see what he can do. Because I think, based on his current ability, he's probably one of the best goalkeepers Gibraltar currently can offer. It's a little tragic to say that, but in another way, it's true. But yeah, let's go into submit the team. So, of course, we're at the Etihad today. There are 57,054 people in the stadium. Brendan Rodgers, who's been in charge for around about 2 years, just coming up to his two-year gap. He's got about, 365 days in a year. So, no, actually, he's not near his 2-year thing. So, he probably was employed at the end of the season for Man City 2 years ago. So, yeah, he's approaching that. They're expected to play a 4-4-2 diamond. This was meant to compact the middle of the park, which may mean we have to change up tactic. But as you can see, we've gone out there with a 4-4-2, so we're familiar with. We know this is meant to be centre defender. Sorry, actually limited defender for Perez. But yeah, we know we play 4-4-2 a lot, so we know the tactic. We know the ins and outs of it. And but the only thing that's different are a few roles and the actual mentality itself. It's not the same tactic we use. This is the tactic we normally use, which should actually be on control. But yeah, I've just gone to a different formation and just changed a few things around here. The fluidity, the familiarity with the formation is still pretty high. There you go. I figured out what I was trying to say. But yeah, we've changed up a few things. One is that the wingers are no longer attack; they're currently support. Sidibe is playing advanced player maker support. One thing I'm also going to do is change to a target man support, and our fullbacks have been reverted back into fullback defense. They've been support recently, and I've decided to change it for this match. But yeah, massive game. The lineup for today is Cox in goal, Armado, Perez, and Bakayoko and Musta filling in the rest of the defense. Perez is in the starting lineup due to Vincent Mati picking up an injury very recently before kickoff. When did he pick it up? If I go on to his injuries, he actually picked it up in training 2 days ago. So that's a massive miss to see Vincent Mati out, meaning Robert Perez comes in. But Perez did play in the home game against Dortmund, so again he's familiar with the Europa League. He's played in it. Apart from that, Carragher, Marola, Sidibe, and Calabresi. Bresse, maybe? I'm not really sure how to pronounce his name still. But yeah, that fills in the midfield. He comes back into the starting lineup. Our left mid. Carlos is dropped to the bench just because he wasn't playing good enough. If Giselle was fit, who's currently injured, Carlos wouldn't even be on the bench. That's how much I don't currently like him. Elsewhere, though, up front, we have Sonogo and Lopez. So one thing you'll notice is Lopez's name is in red here, and he's got an IJC icon there, and that is because he's currently being injected up. I felt it was paramount that we could get him through the game. I felt it was really important. Silvio is our only other fit striker, and even then, only having one backup striker wasn't really a good enough option for me, so I had to inject Lopez up, in my opinion. Giselle has 4 to 5 weeks, which means if I get the option again to inject Lopez, I probably will. Although it seems unlikely. He's out. It will be once the injections have gone away, out for about 2 weeks. So, that was when the injections were initially submitted as the treatment option. So he's only got about 10 days or whatever left. So he might have a light injury next time we come to face City. So hopefully he'll be able to get on the bench at least. Alright, so that's going through the team. Spent a little while on that, but yeah, I felt it was necessary. So let's go into the game. Dan Evans is on the bench as well. So Dan Evans and Silvio, both who contributed and scored the goal that put us through to this stage of the competition, are in the squad today. Dan Evans, though, is looking very tired. He was injured recently, so I don't really expect him to feature at all. Obviously, I'd rather have him. So they said it was going to be a tight game. So let's have a little look at that. Let's see how true it is. Andy Wilkinson is in goal for them. I'm not really sure who these guys are because they're all sort of regens. It looks like an absolute beast, though. With their narrow formation, I'm sort of wondering, do I want to express to the squad to play wider? What do we currently have on? Let's play a little wider. Let's look to stretch the play and stretch their very narrow-minded tactic. I want them to exploit the flanks because normally when I do that, I find it kind of backfires. But let's see what we can do. So the media prediction was a draw going into this game. The bookies have a dead cert City win. And straight away, City with a shot. 5 minutes in, a half chance, which Cox saves. And it makes it look quite comfortable for Cox. A free kick. Oh, and it's back of the net, City. City 1-0, 10 minutes in. Harold Delahy with a goal, maybe. I think that's pronounced his name. But yeah, City, a team currently starting better out of the two. Going to change to more counter mentality. We're not offered anything yet in the game, so I'd like to try and change that if I can. Though it doesn't look like it's going to happen right now. Dennis is pushing forward for City, playing it in the centre of the park. And another long shot, and this time it is wide of the mark. Still not offering anything going forward. This is getting quite frustrating, really. I've had a shot, actually. I lie. We've had a shot. I didn't realise. But again, just trying to clear the ball forward. We're not achieving anything by doing that, though. And now it's out wide to the wing. I'm guessing that's a South Korean player. He's tackled and is trying to clear it forward. Lopez is trying to chase down a ball, but is unable to. And yet again, it's coming back towards us. And another Cox save, keeping out a clear-cut opportunity. Apparently, it was Lopez's mistake up front, which almost cost us that opportunity there. So City go in at half-time. We've had a half chance. We didn't get to see it, sadly. You've been unlucky so far. Reassure the players. Yeah, do that. You know, look, everyone's getting confidence. Everyone looks relaxed and motivated. I think that's all we can do at the Etihad, you know, in front of a crowd which in real life isn't that intimidating, but in the game wise it probably is quite intimidating. So yeah, we're going to make a change. It's not working. Lopez has got to go off the field of play. Silvio is going to come on. We're going to put Sonogo in the advanced for a role, so we'll leave Silvio in the target man role. We're also going to make a change. We're going to put Sidibe as an attacking minded advanced player maker, which is what he normally plays. Sonogo has picked up an injury, so actually we lie. Sonogo is not going to come off. Sorry, Lopez is not going to come off. Sonogo is, and advanced playmaker attack. That tactical change still went through. We're going to change you to a target man attack as well. We'll change you to a more attacking role. And yeah, apart from that, actually, what we'll also do, we will bring Carlos on. We'll take off the Italian Antonio Calabrese. If I said that right, I'm probably butchering that every time, but apologies, these are all pre-recorded. So a lot of these are pre-recorded. So yeah. Nothing's still happening, but 1-0 against City isn't too bad. It's a shame that free kick went in, because apart from that, we've actually done pretty well to limit their attempts and limit their shots. So let's go for these last few minutes into a more controlling tactic, increase our tempo ever so slightly, and see what we can do for these last few minutes of the game. And oh, that's not what we wanted to see. Manchester City, Carlos with a good challenge. We need to try and get this forward now. Musta with a poor clearance, not finding a red and white shirt, which means he's going to come straight back towards him and straight back towards our defensive side of the pitch. And Talbot's blocked. Bakayoko with a decent challenge, but Talbot gets it back again, and Manchester City make it 2-0, and that could be tie over. Esteban Dennis with the goal. Or Dennis, maybe, I think it's Dennis. It looks Dennis. And yeah, we've not offered anything in this match. And that could be that could be us out of the tie. Maybe we'll get one last chance here, or our only chance here. Like I said, we've not seen a chance from us. 2 shots on target all game. Sidibe has been tackled. I thought that was maybe we'd get a last chance, but no. Talbot bombing forward, and I don't even know if that was a save from Cox. It looked like it hit the post. I kind of just want the game to wrap up though. So yeah, 2-0. I probably should have just taken 1-0, but I went for it and I felt like we needed an away goal. So 2-0 Man City. It's looking highly unlikely we'll go through. City dominated the game from start to finish. We didn't even really look, really have a sniff. And this is the worst case scenario. Sonogo out for 3 to 4 months. Marcos Lopez is out for 2 weeks. We could find ourselves playing with one fit striker in the next game. You know what? I don't even have a backup. This is absolutely abysmal. But yeah, I'll meet you guys back in a second for the second leg of this tie, where I don't hold much hope of us going through. And 10,000 people at Europa Point. City last played their game on Sunday. We haven't played a game since the City match, but they played a game on Sunday and won 3-1. So hopefully tiredness maybe become a factor for them. They've had quite a congested fixture list. Yes, we can actually play a striker. Good. As you can see, I was planning for the worst in case Marcos Lopez wasn't able to play, but he looks like he can start, so he's going to be starting up front. Vincent Mati as well is also going to be starting. He'll be taking the place of Roma Perez in the defence and actually playing on the left-hand side. So the two changes are that Mati comes back into the team and Silvio takes the place of the injured Musa Sanogo. But yeah, tense times. We need 2 goals to go through without conceding. Highly unlikely. Highly unlikely. Still got the same team, what I can see. So I'm guessing tiredness isn't exactly an issue too much. But yeah, fingers are crossed. Passionately, let's give the fans a good performance. Come on, 10,000 people are out there for you. I'm sure like maybe 2,000 or 3,000 of them are City fans, but a majority of them are there for you. And let's go out there and have given them a performance that they can be proud of, that they can attach to the Gibraltar flag and say, yeah, they did that performance in Europe, and you know it reflects on how good this nation can be. 18 minutes in, relatively quiet, but we've started probably a little bit better than City. Actually having a shot on target. And in fact, first highlight is deep in City's half. Carragher's been tackled, but Almada gets it. Silvio gives it to Lopez. Bang! Lopez makes it 1-0. Gibraltar United, his 25th goal of the league season. Of the domestic season, or well, no, of the season. We'll just have the season as a whole. And Gibraltar United are now 1 goal. We are 1 goal away from getting ourselves back in the game. But if City score here, we'll have to score 3. And there we go. Game over. City won. We're out of the Europa League. You know, we tried our best to very little rewards. But, you know, we got to quarterfinals. That isn't too bad, I guess. Yet again, we're on the attack, though. Lopez on the left-hand side. Must have poor pass. Trying to find Sidibe, but it was just shocking. And now City on the attack. Cox with a good save. And I really have to credit Cox. He almost let us down earlier on in the Champions League qualifying. You know, in the second qualifying phase, he nearly cost us with his poor Shamrock Rovers performance. And yet, you know, he's performed some incredible saves in the Europa League knockout rounds. Which it shows the contrast. And I'm going to passionately tell them again. You look like... again, I'm going to say the fans. Just do it for the fans. Come on, there's nothing more you can do. You've got to score 3 goals to go through. Because we didn't get an away goal. Lopez has picked up a knock as well. Sidibe's having a bad game. They're keeping him quiet. They're probably marking him out of the match as well. It's going to demand more from the team. Mati's giving away a free kick as well to City. It's not a highlight-worthy free kick, though. And in fact, corner from City. It's cleared away by us. Morella is trying to chase it down. Can't get there. And City are going to have it back in the box. And wow, what a thunderous long shot from Harold Delale, who scored the free kick in the first game. Alright, let's do this for pride now. Get a draw. Let's take Lopez off. We'll bring on Carlos. Why not? You know. We'll also take off you, bring on Dan Evans, and we'll also take off Morella and bring on Bart Moens as the ball-winning midfielder defends. Triple substitution from us. And we'll tell the lads to push forward. We'll try and get a draw because it will help our coefficient points for next season. So, but apart from that, you know, it's just paying for a little bit of pride. Like I say, it's not going to affect the outcome of the game. City were too powerful for us. But one thing I can say about this match and the Dortmund match beforehand is we defended bravely in both of the games. You know, we went to the Etihad and we actually limited City to 1 free kick and then 1 late chance in the match. So, you know, we can at least say we're better defensively. And I don't know what made it happen, but, you know, for some reason, something clicked in the team and they were able to play a lot better. Maybe not, you know, still not possess a great attacking threat, but defensively they were a lot stronger, a lot more of a unit than they were in the past. So we lost 2-1 to City, but like I say, we knew we were out. I knew we were out once we lost 2-0. You know, 1-0, that's recoverable. 2-0, you know, you're pushing your luck. So yeah, we got to the Europa League quarterfinals. You can go get treated properly, Lopez. Now, sorry for the injections and stuff. I don't like injecting my players up, but yeah, 360k, so not a lot of money for reaching this stage, but to me, you know, it just to get to this stage is quite an achievement in itself. You know, only 6 teams can achieve what we achieved this year. You know, so clearly we are in an elite club. One thing as well, let's quickly have a look at the European coefficient points for clubs. We can already have a look at what ours is going to be next year, actually. Coefficient points for 2019-30 season. And as you can see, there we are. Oh, wait, I mean, was it in the right place? Yeah, this is the right place. So there we are. I think we were about the same, actually, of where we were last year. We might even be in the exact same place. I'm not sure if that's correct or not. But yeah, either way, coefficient points-wise, how many points do we actually have? We'll have 59. Yeah, it's not in order. That's the mistake. There we go. So there, as you can see, now it's in the... Oh, God, I've gone all the way down to 0. Now it's in the right place. You know, you can actually... Well, obviously a few things will change, you know, because Europa League and Champions League still haven't officially finished. But we can predict ourselves to be in the top... where are we? We're there. Let me keep my finger there and I'll put it in number order. About 35th. You know, top 35 clubs in Europe. That's not bad. And also something I quickly want to show you as well before I wrap this up. Most expensive clubs in Europe, or was it highest estimated value, club in Europe. We are, bang, 91st. 91st in terms of estimated value. What's financial stake mean? I don't really know. There you go, we're actually 34th. What about turnover? What's our turnover like compared to other people? I imagine it's actually... Yeah, it's going to be nowhere near top 100. No. And obviously there's no point looking at the rest of it. Actually, what's season ticket prices like? Wow, Arsenal costs 163k. I don't think ours are that much. I think ours are like 100 and something. Colchester are 390. Wow. For £9 more you can go to the Ajax. It's probably true though in real life, which is a sad realisation in England. What was I looking at? Season ticket prices. Just want to quickly see. £88. So for £88 you can come and watch us tear this division apart. But yeah, this will be it for now, guys. Next time I'll meet you back with the end of season review. As you can see, we've already got Europa League football secured through the league. How many more wins? Like 2 more wins and we'll secure it. Secure Champions League football, secure the league title yet again. We've got the Rock Cup semi-final coming up, where we've got no other requirements. You know, we're not got a Europa League to worry about, so we can just put a full team out there and try and get the win. So yeah, hopefully next time I meet you back, we'll have the treble to talk about and how the league and stuff has grown. So until then, guys, peace out.